Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Kristen, and this is Growing Zone 9B, where we talk about all kinds of things as far as Florida gardening and, stabilizing basically, your mental health and how you can provide yourself with support for mental health, because that's the field that I'm actually in, is mental health. So, today though, we're going to talk more on gardening and yard care. So I got a package in the mail because I needed to replace what I had used. But oftentimes, well, let's start back here for a second. It is springtime. And so if anybody knows anything about spring, it is that you're going to start to see those bugs and pests coming up, especially potentially on your pets. I have 4 dogs. They're all rescue dogs. And I try to keep everything as natural as possible in my yard. Now, I know a lot of people out there actually get their yards sprayed, which is, that's your prerogative. But for me, I just try to do it myself because I know the products that I'm actually putting on my yard, and I, trust what I'm doing as opposed to someone actually coming in and actually spraying our yard for us. Plus, I want to, provide support for the bees and other beneficial insects that would be, in our yard, because I do grow. So I'm not trying to kill any and everything that comes across the yard. I want to try to, kill off the things that I don't like, or at least deter them from coming here. And that would be things like fleas and ticks and mosquitoes. That's the biggest thing around here, probably, is mosquitoes that we really face. Thankfully, I don't have a lot of fleas and we don't have a lot of ticks that will surface, but they're definitely out there because we have squirrels and, other animals. Birds will stop in the yard, etc. Because we live on the water, so we're going to get that type of influx of wildlife. So I just wanted to share with you guys what I'm doing, because a lot of times people ask me that, and that just seems like something that is to each their own, but maybe it is important to you guys also. So I wanted to share with y'all what we're using. Now, this bottle's really dirty, so it's mosquito barrier, but it's actually quite safe to use. It's safe for bees, butterflies, fish, birds, cats, dogs, and other small animals. This product, I actually learned about it, is that in New York, they use this product on the park, Central Park. So what it is that you don't want to spray this when your pets are going to be released back outside. You definitely want to spray it at night, in the evenings after they've done their business, and at least give the yard a chance to kind of absorb this product. Now, it is garlic based, so your house will literally, and your yard will smell like very heavy in garlic. I had one of my neighbors come over when I sprayed it. I just actually sprayed it this past weekend, and they had asked me, they were like, are you making some Italian food? Because we can just smell garlic just aromating out of your yard. And it does. It smells like garlic knots or pizza, if you're not familiar with this product. And I'm like, nope, I'm not cooking. This is actually, I'm spraying the yard. So it's a really good product to use, and it is all natural. So I do definitely recommend this product, obviously, because I bought it. And so there it is, mosquito barrier. I have it kind of up near me, and I can actually smell the garlic coming off of it. Like, this is super intense. Like, and this lasts a really, really long time. It's just that I like to kind of rotate what I'm spraying too, if I'm spraying it. Now, I use this product at least like once a month. And this is how I do it. I just have a little like hand sprayer that I use. It's got the little pump, the little, release and pump. And then at the end, it's got the little spray nozzle with the wand on it. You can pick this up anywhere, like Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart carries them. You could probably even order this online at Amazon. I think that we got this one maybe at Lowe's or Home Depot, because Lowe's is not too far from us. But today I got a package in of something that I had actually ran out of. And so I wanted to share this with you guys, this package. I don't know if any of y'all have used this product before. I like this one better because I can pretty much spray it right away and I don't have to worry about letting the dogs out and like them getting like any type of reaction. With the garlic, I am more conscious and aware that there could be a reaction, so I spray that one late at night. Now, I do still personally spray this one late at night as well, so that way I can keep, you know, the pets from having any exposure to anything that might affect them. So I do have 4 dogs, as you guys know, and so I purchased their flea and tick repellent collars. And I do this because I think that this is a more natural way to go. I do like them. I don't put it on my littlest one, Betty, because she's very finicky about things, and certain things and smells will bother her and she'll get really like asthmatic, so I have to be careful about what I'm using on them. But my other 3 are just fine. My little min pin, Snuggy Smalls, he actually has had heartworms. We got him from the Humane Society, and he was actually supposed to be, they were literally flying him out to New Jersey, and he actually, his whole little group got rejected and he got sent back to our area. And so we went and actually, my fiance was already there looking for a pet for my mom actually, and I had had a min pin before. His name was Forrest Gump, and I loved that dog like my child. I love all my dogs like my children. That's part of the issue with my pets, is they're not pets, they're family to me. And so when he passed away, I'd had him since he was like tiny, and when he passed away, that really broke my heart immensely. And I had wanted to get another min pin, and so we ended up getting him. He came with heartworms, and so thankfully the Humane Society, thank you to them, because they had treated him for the heartworms. We had to take him back down several times for him to go through treatments. I did have a dog, Jake, one time that came from the local pound, and he ended up with heartworms, and I ended up having to pay out of pocket for the treatment for him. They refused to cover the cost for him. Which is really sad because it's not a cheap procedure, and when you fall in love with a pet, you want to make sure that you're taking the best care that you can for them. So I treat them naturally and safely. So this collar is pretty good because it lasts up to 4 months. Now, I will absolutely take this collar off of them when they're going to go play in the water or down by the lake, because it is water resistant, so to speak. But to me, it's just best that I just take it off during that time. If I know that we're not going to be down in the water for a while, then I obviously leave this on them to protect them while they're in the yard. But what I use in the yard, which I think is great, is the actual spray one. You can just clip your water hose into it, and then you just spray. It's already designed to use, which is like super nice. And I really like the Wondercide because you can spray this and then basically you can just let your pets back out. So I think that's really nice. Like, I don't know. I mean, I like the product. So they're always a good company. They send a little thank you. And that's always nice, you know, to get thank you for buying our product, because honestly, a company that values what you're buying into, I think is really important, because a lot of places don't send you, they don't take the time to like just send you like a thank you for buying and participating with them. I like Wondercide too, because they also, in case you guys don't know, they have ant and roach spray. They have mosquito and fly, wasp and hornet, and then they have a fly trap that you can buy from them as well. And I love it because it's pet safe, and they give you a nice little pamphlet in here that talks all about how to use their products and what products they have. They have ear care and skin tonics for pets, which a lot of people don't know that. So I think that that's important too, because being that we're so humid here, and my dogs most of them being closer to the ground, a lot of times they'll get like watery ears or infections in their ears. Not a lot of times, but often enough. I would probably say more so than they do up north, or you'd see in the northern climates. And so I do like to use their ear wash for treatment for the dogs and cats. It's a combo, and so I you know, they've got some really great stuff. They also have shampoo bars for dogs and cats, so just take that into consideration. They also do a flea and tick spot on. Now, I haven't done that one. I haven't done the drops. I just put the collars on them. And then, like I said, I use the spray in the yard. So it's good because it doesn't kill off any of the bees or any of the other insects, beneficial insects that we want to keep, you know, around. So, and you don't have to buy the actual, I got a little spray bottle of it too. It kills, repels, and prevents fleas, ticks, and mosquitoes. The scent I like is the cedarwood scent. You know, some people might not like that as much. Some people may prefer the peppermint or something like that. But I noticed that my pets are a little more sensitive to the peppermint. All right. So I'm going to bring you guys down here with me so we can have a little bit more extension on this conversation. So, like I said, to me, do what is best for you and your family. But if you have a yard or, you know, you have pets, it's really beneficial that you're using an all-natural product so that you don't make them sick. I think that that's really key. And like I said, I always want to keep the bees and the insects, you know, around to pollinate all my food, well, all my food, like my little small garden that I have going on. So I think that's just really key, is taking care of your animals. I know now with inflation and, you know, a lot of, I see influx in the cost of rent, and I'm seeing, you know, honestly, like I work in the field of death and dying, and I've seen an influx of death, and I'm just gonna keep it real. Honestly, when you start having a lot of financial issues and you start having issues that, you know, people are struggling, not just financially, but, you know, to put, well, I mean, it is financially, to put food on their table, to make their rent, to make their car payments, or maybe they've lost a job, or, you know, one of the other spouses has died, or a caregiver has died. And that is really hard on the family. So you have to be more aware of, you know, how you're spending your money, and is it worth your time? And so that's why I kind of want to share this with you all, because reality is that I have used these products for quite some time, and I am telling you that for me, this has been a positive investment, and I have seen positive results. And I am not sponsored. I'm not getting paid for any of this. This is just my true feelings towards the products that I have. I actually like the mosquito barrier garlic one so much that I actually ensured that my parents have some as well. And I have shared with friends and family before, as you know, mostly friends who have large pets like horses and stuff. I've shared with them this product so that way they can give it a try in their yard, just to see how it works, and, you know, just try to keep things as natural as possible. Now, another good thing that you guys can use, and that's natural, that works kind of a lot more than well, not a lot more, but it's like always prevalent and always on the grounds, is you can use lemongrass. That's a really good way to deter pests, especially here in Zone 9B, Florida, because, like I said, we get a lot of humidity, and obviously being on the lake, we're gonna get a high influx of mosquitoes, and when the mosquito person comes around and sprays, that's a really funky scent, and I don't like my dogs being out there in it, but I do value and understand why they're doing it, because they're trying to help us. And so, you know, I can respect that piece of it, because if we didn't have them, it may be a lot worse, and then my pets could end up with heartworms or something else. So, you know, it's just one extra step in protecting not only yourself but your little pets. You know, that's just something to keep in mind, and it also doesn't affect like the wildlife as well. So like the birds that come through and stuff, migrating birds or whatever, I want to protect them too. So I don't want to make this video too long. Hopefully you all have found it to be beneficial. The pollen's really heavy still. I mean, we're just getting sheets of pollen right now. So being outside is a little bit much on me currently. Like my head's like super snotty, just because, like I said, like it's just heavy inundation of pollen. So the oak trees are in full bloom, and like my ears are tickly, and that's pretty common. And the other thing I wanted to mention to you guys is someone had made mention about, like one of my friends had said in the video that I'm wearing that Harry Potter shirt, they were like, man, you look really rough, you look like you have a black eye. Just so you guys know, I do not, it was not black eyes. Basically, it is allergy related. When I get heavy allergies, my eyes will get, you know, fairly dark circled, and it'll look oftentimes like I've been smacked around, but that is the farthest from the truth about the situation. So it really is just allergies. I'm sure a lot of people that have allergies know that your teeth will start to hurt, you'll get that sinus infection situation going on. But I've been treating it naturally, just obviously doing a lot of tea, drinking a lot of tea, eating quite a bit of parsley, because you know parsley is a good detox. It's mostly good for like metal detox, but I will be honest with you, I found that parsley works well for me, consuming it at a little bit higher rate than I would normally consume parsley. I think that that's very beneficial. And then oddly, I think that onions work pretty well too. Like I have a video out that talks about onion tea, and doing that onion broth is also really beneficial, I've found personally. So this is my journey and I'm sharing it with you guys, and so I just wanted to take a little bit of your time and just let you know the products that I'm using. And if you guys live in this area and you want something to use, I do recommend these two. Again, the one with the garlic, you're going to have to ensure that your pets at least have 10 to 12 hours off the lawn. I think that that's important for that one. And make sure that you're not doing it when it's raining. Obviously read the directions if you do decide to move forward and order it. Otherwise, the safer bet, the ones that the pets can go outside a little more quickly on, is going to be the Wondercide. So there you go. I think it's great because it was made by a company that actually loves pets, and so that's why they created it. So, and their dog's name is Luna, and that's how it got started. And my Boston Terrier, her name is Luna as well. Yeah, and so before I end this, I was talking about my dogs. We need to do a video, I think, on my dogs. I think that'll be one of the videos that I'll shoot with you guys, so that you kind of just have a little piece of my life and understand where my dogs come from and how much I love them, and you know, get involved with me a little bit more than just talking about the garden and what I'm spraying in the yard. So, all right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. As always, be kind to one another, love one another, get to know your neighbors, and I will see you guys in the next video.